Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Lunacy of Middle Age with your friends Pete
and Alex,
the podcast where we discuss the absurdity of life past 40. Nothing will be off limits, so buckle up and get ready to laugh with
and at us
as we talk about life in a raw and unfiltered way. And we're back. I never know how to start these because I never know how to start these things because everybody
like a weirdo, like a creeper.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like one of those. Everybody always like when you hear
everybody. Welcome back to our show.
Right, or every time I listen to the kids with their TikTokers and YouTubers, they're always like, "Hey guys," that's how they always.
Hey guys, welcome back.
So I was like, I'll just start some different thing. Oh, here comes a dog. Great. So. So this week I thought it would be fun.
Hey everybody.
I'm going to do this too. I'm going to take a sip. We're drinking High Noons. If anybody doesn't know what the High Noons are, what are these?
They're not middle-aged.
Right.
It's a vodka and soda drink.
Right, but middle-aged people don't drink this. Middle-aged people drink like bourbon on the rocks. We're drinking some shit I used to drink in high school.
It's like
Bacardi coolers. What were those things called?
Yeah, I don't know, like spiked lemonade, Mike's Hard Lemonade. I still like those.
Well, today I thought that would be an interesting topic to talk about anger and anger management. And listen, I'm going to start it off by first saying when I say anger, I get people being angry about political things, and I got to shut the door, girls. I'm going to get angry. like that. I'm not just like political issues and extreme like anger and road rage and people getting shot because of making a wrong turn. I'm not talking like severe. I'm talking about my personal anger issues and how I'm angry with everything.
That sounds like you're a mean person.
Well, it's just the things that make me angry.
There's a lot. I don't know how you're going to have time to go over it all in this.
But why am I that way? So here's what got me thinking of it was, so I've tried to start bettering myself and become more zen-like by.
Aw, that's sweet.
What was that?
My chair's creaky.
Oh, okay. But I started to meditate, which is
weirdo.
I know, which is very weird to me to meditate. But as I was thinking about it, I was thinking I'm going to do this meditation because I'm hoping that it helps like calm me and I'm not mad about everything all the time. And so,
you're mad all the time?
Yeah,
really?
Pretty much. And so I was listening to, I don't remember the name of the app that I used. Do you? No. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm using some app on my iPhone that gives you these quick, I don't know, what are they, 5 to 10 minute meditation things. Just to try to like learn how to do it for beginners, and like it's all about this whole thing about focusing on your breath and all that kind of stuff, which is all good, I'm sure, and I'm trying to get into it, which I can't figure out because my mind wanders all the time. But anyway, I was listening to this lady, and she's like, she's British. I can't do a British accent, but she was, well, focus on your breathing and take a deep breath in, and she would get real close to the microphone. But when she do it, it would have like this nose whistle, so it would go. And I was getting mad because I'm like, this isn't gonna. I can't relax to this woman with her nose whistle. But it's probably like our podcast, which is very, because our studio is very fancy, so there's not a lot.
Studio. Go on.
That's what I mean. We don't have a studio, and so neither did this woman. So I could hear like all this background noise.
Her dog barking.
She's like.
Please don't notice my dog.
Right, so that's what got me.
Tissue.
So that's what got me thinking about. It might be funny to kind of talk about
how your meditation app made you angry.
How I'm angry all the time about things.
Okay.
Like I don't remember being younger. Oh, here's my drink. Listen, I'm gonna take a sip.
It's really annoying that you decided to bring ice in here. All right, now what are you saying? When you were younger,
right, because I wanted you to get
being mad.
I wanted you to get angry. So the only time I'm not angry is when I'm drinking. So that's why I drink.
That's not funny. When you were younger, what?
I was never mad about things. Like.
I know you weren't even mad about things when I first met you.
I know. So why
You've
did I
gotten
get? Now I'm mad about.
Angry over time.
And now I'm mad about everything.
I know. What's your deal?
I don't know.
Unravel it.
I don't know what to do.
Well, give some examples of stuff that you're angry about. I mean, besides the meditation with the whistling nose lady.
I can tell you a million things that just happen every day on my way to work. People not using turn signals. It drives me crazy. They think they don't need to use them because if they're in a turning lane, they figure, oh, I'm in a turning lane, so people know I'm turning, which still drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And I get angry. So then you know what I do? Because this is what I mean. I don't know why I have to do this. I don't. It doesn't change anything. So then I like turn my blinker on and off, or I flick the slides flick the sides, trying to make it so that they recognize that I don't know, but why do I do that?
The people you're doing that to don't even notice.
I know, that's what I mean.
I don't know. I've been driving with you. I know you get angry when you're driving and it bothers me. Then it makes me mad that you're acting like a crazy person when you're driving because you're mad that people aren't following traffic laws.
But then I get mad too when they don't use the passing lane as the passing lane. They use the passing lane as the travel lane. If there's nobody around you and you're not passing somebody, you're supposed to get back in the right lane.
Yes.
That drives me crazy. True. I get mad about that.
I don't know. Just go around them on the other side.
I get mad about how people look. We talked about that.
You're not the traffic police. You don't have to control what other people do when they're on the road. Just do what you have to do safely. So that's what I mean.
But I do. Why don't you pull this microphone? You're making me mad because I can't hear you. Put that microphone up a little closer. Let me get my drink.
You do get mad about stuff that doesn't bother me, or I don't let it bother me because I don't want my stress level to be high all the time.
Mine is high all the time.
Yeah, because you get mad about dumb stuff, especially stuff you can't control.
Right. So even when, again, trying to stick to the resolution from months ago and working out, I'm watching these. Well, we just went to see a concert last weekend, and so I was watching some. What do they call interviews with the band that we saw, and I'm watching this guy that's interviewing him, and he's so bad. It's the same stuff. He talks about the same stuff all the time, and I get mad at the person interviewing. I'm saying, well, these are stupid questions.
I could do this. You get mad at the interviewer?
I get mad at everything.
You do.
You know what?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say you get mad at our kids all the time for doing like regular kid stuff too.
I know, but when I get really mad is like when you get mad about, when I think you're mad about something, I'm like going to overdrive and I get super mad. I'm like, oh, where's going on?
You'll come in and take care of the problem.
I will. I'll smash their little heads.
Oh my word. I don't get that mad that often, but yeah, you do get all Papa Bearish when I get mad about, or when I get irritated with something.
Well, yeah. That puts me in the overdrive. You know what really makes me mad with the kids?
Tell me.
When they talk.
Just
when they're around me, when they're within 3 feet of me.
Right. Just kids, period.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. You're sending out such a mean message. We love our kids. They're really good. But you do get annoyed about a lot of stuff. Like if they don't put their dishes away, if they don't...
I know. You know what's funny, though? I get mad at them for the same things that I did, probably worse, when I was a kid.
I know. I tell you this all the time. Like, you're overly mad at them for not doing some chore or something that you think they should be doing. And I know for certain that you didn't do that when you were their age and older. And in fact, you don't even do it sometimes now. You get mad at them for not putting their dishes away or leaving their clothes on the floor in their bedrooms and making it a mess. You do that now.
Yes, I do.
You do. I don't get it. Like, you're a slob, kind of. At least about some things. And our kids are kind of slob-like about some things. And you just...
I get mad about the same things that I do.
Yeah, why? That's not fair. You can't be judgy like that.
I'm very angry all the time.
Yeah, you're angry about other stuff, too. I mean, the driving thing definitely stands out to me.
Yeah, but then people say, well, you have road rage. It's not road rage.
No, it kind of carries on throughout your life.
Right. It's just, I get mad. I'm mad. I'm angry.
Yeah, and also, as you've gotten older...
Sometimes I get mad at just the people's voice and the sound of their voice.
Why are you looking at me?
So let me take a sip of this.
What was I... You interrupted me. I was going to say something about you. I don't know.
It's a very unprofessional kind of podcast. All these different sounds. If somebody was trying to meditate right now, I would be angry.
Right.
With the nose whistle.
It's not just that. It's the ice. Don't bring ice in here next time.
That's the other thing. So,
Oh, I know what I was going to say about you.
Go ahead.
You're not just angry. And this, when you were younger, you didn't get angry. And as you've gotten older, in addition to being more angry about a lot of things, you have like a rain cloud over your head all the time. Like you always go for the most negative possible outcome.
Yeah.
You never think on the bright side. Like you're not a half glass full kind of guy. You're a bring all the ice in a half empty glass kind of guy.
That's right. Because if I hear one little thing wrong with the car, well, it's going to be the engine. It's going to blow up.
I know. It's the head gasket. It's done. We can't afford it. We're over. We're done.
Well, it was funny though. You can hear this ice. I was talking to my parents last night, and my dad was having his nightly drink, and he was doing with his ice, and I could hear my mom, "Stop doing that with the ice." Now I'm doing it. It's because my parents are angry.
They are. They have a rain cloud over their heads too. I don't know that I would say they're angry all the time, but they're not happy. Like they're just not happy. Like they look for the bad things. They focus on the stuff that's not going their way.
My parents and I are the poster people for medical marijuana.
I was gonna say you're like Eeyore, like all the time. And my dad too. My dad is so like just on the downside of everything.
Is it because we're closer to death?
Jeez. Is it? You tell me, because I don't feel that way.
I don't know.
I get mad and stuff throughout the day occasionally, but I feel like my general mood is not mad or grumpy or angry. And yours is leaning more and more toward that.
Oh, yeah. I'm angry all the time. Like, even think about it. I get mad at old people when they're driving because they'll be driving 20 miles an hour in a 55. Shouldn't they be the people that are speeding to be able to get places quickly because they're going to die soon? So don't they want to hurry up and get to their destination?
Man, you are mean today. They can't speed because their little feet can't push hard enough on the gas pedal.
They can't see over the
they
steering wheel.
They can't see either. That's right. Give people a break. Just relax.
But why do I have to be angry? And why do I think whatever I'm going to do is going to change that person?
I really don't know.
It won't.
No, of course not. You can't change anything that anybody else does. And that goes even for people you're in a relationship with. I learned this a long time ago. I remember, and this is off topic, but I'm just using this as an example. When I met you, you used tobacco. You chewed tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that. I think it's just disgusting and gross. And I asked you to quit for years. And I feel like I threatened you. I used to find your chew tins and spit in them. I used to hide them. I used to throw them away. I would dump them in the toilet. Like, whatever I could do, if I found chew or you chewing, I was all over you about it. And finally, I just stopped trying to get you to quit because I was like, somebody actually told me you can't change another person. Like, they're going to do what they're going to do no matter what. And I stopped nagging you about it, and then you quit on your own. I mean, I think you did it partially because you knew it mattered to me so much, but it wasn't...
If you want to think that.
Well, why'd you do it?
Because it mattered to you.
I know, that's what I mean. It's because it matters to me, and that's...
Well, and plus that big ass sore that I used to get in my lip all the time.
Well, I'm not convinced that you don't still have some kind of residual something growing in your jaw.
Well, just think, I used to swallow that all the time too. That's right, folks, I was a swallower.
Maybe it's not in your jaw that the problem resides.
I know, that's what I'm worried about.
In your gut.
Every time I wake up and choke on my own puke at nighttime.
That's just indigestion from eating poorly. No, I'm saying like deep down in there, past the indigestion point of this, you might have some chew spit that got wedged up in your small or large intestine that is just there festering. I hope not.
And since I don't poop that often.
It's good stuff. It's really good stuff here.
How did this turn into an anger management thing in my colon? We talked about that last week.
I know. Let's not talk about your colon anymore. I want you to tell me other things that make you mad.
It'd probably be a shorter list to tell you what doesn't make me mad.
Is there anything?
No, everything makes me mad.
That can't be true.
Give me an example.
Think
about it. Think about even like when we go to, I will say, the concert that we went to, and I was thinking about this. I really, really liked that last concert we went to, but then I was thinking about why I liked it so much. And the reason why I liked it so much was because of where we were seated. We were seated, well, there were a couple things. One is we stayed like at a hotel that was like right next to the arena. So we got there early enough where our car was gone and parked. We could just walk over. We didn't have to fight traffic, so I wasn't angry and mad about that like I usually am. When we got into the arena, our seats were very close to the stage, and we were able to sit down, and there was nobody sitting. Just happened to be that the only two seats that were probably empty in the whole arena were the one row that was in front of us. So we were in the second row from the stage, but the people that had the first row, they didn't show up.
And the people next to me didn't show up either. Like,
right.
It was a packed stadium, but yeah, we had like space around us on all sides.
Right. And so I was thinking, you know what? It wasn't that the band was great, which the band was good, but it was because I didn't have people around me. That's why I liked it, because you know as well as I do that even the things I love to try to find joy in, like going to a concert because I love music, I get focused on assholes around us that are doing stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
and all they're doing is just trying to have fun.
It's anywhere. You get
just
focused on
hate them.
The annoying people. You hate everybody.
Everybody has something wrong with them except me.
No, you're critical of yourself too.
Yeah, I know. But you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Everything I do, there's some anger in everything I do.
What about when you wake up next to me in the morning?
Your breath stinks, so I get angry over that.
I don't breathe on you in the morning. But you probably do get annoyed because one of our dogs is in between us. That makes you mad, though?
Kinda.
It doesn't make me mad. I think it's cute.
But think about it. Think about everything I do. If I go to the grocery store, I get mad because somebody's got to write a check that's in front of me when I go to check out. I get mad about it.
So far, you've mostly told me you get mad at old people for driving, for being at the grocery store, because who else would write a check?
Well, even if I have to go to the deli and there's one person in front of me, I get mad at the person in front of me because I was like, shit, if I would have just gotten here a couple minutes early, I would have been first in line.
That makes you mad?
Yeah.
You need to relax. What else? So you basically just get mad because people are around you.
I am mad all the time about something.
I don't know how you can survive like that.
Yeah.
You must be releasing stress hormones all the time. You know how unhealthy that is? It's going to lead to an early death if you don't settle yourself.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't.
Take a breath and stop caring.
I tried to meditate and then I had to listen to that woman's nose holes.
That's one time. You should probably keep meditating if you can. Avoid that, ladies. Meditation sessions.
But why am I mad all the time? I'm angry all the time.
I don't know.
You get angry too.
Yeah, but not all the time. Hardly ever, really.
And then I'm angry when you're angry.
I said I don't think I get angry. I get agitated.
But that makes me angry.
Stuff. It might, but I'm just telling you it's different. Like, I don't feel like I have this feeling of anger underlying my day all the time. Like, for the most part, I feel pretty happy.
But do you know what? I wondered if I asked people that we hang out with if they think I'm angry. I don't think that they would say that I'm angry.
No, I don't think people
because I like joke
angry.
around it. I joke around all the time, but I'm angry.
No, I don't think any of our friends that we hang out with would think you're angry.
But I am. So what do I need to do?
You really need to shift your focus. You focus on the negative things. Like, instead of going to the store and just minding your own business and focusing on, I don't know, like you intentionally, it's almost like you seek out stuff to bother you.
But you know what? Oh, hello. You know what? You're right that it's okay if I do those things, but if other people do the same things, like I have to spit out an ice cube on top.
You're driving me crazy.
That's what I mean. I would be mad at that person. I would be mad at myself.
I know, you would be mad at yourself. With all the things you do, you would definitely be mad at yourself.
I know. Why? Why do I think it's okay for me but not for everybody else? Like the deli. Like it's okay for me to get in front of somebody and do it, but... Oh, think about this. When we went to the concert, remember too when we were waiting in line?
Yeah.
And you remember what happened when we were just about ready to go into the doors?
What? Oh, some people slid in.
Right. There were those... It was only 3 people, but they cut in line.
They cut in a really long line.
A really long line.
And I don't think they knew. I don't think they knew they were cutting, they way cut in.
I know. But
you think they knew?
I don't. Because that's where I tried to change myself. And instead of getting mad at them, I was thinking, you know what? I think what happened was they went to the wrong door the first time and then realized that they were on the wrong door. And then just so happened where they came up,
it was cutting in line.
But they didn't. But from their vantage point, it might not have looked like they were cutting in line. But my whole thing was I concentrated on that for like the whole time. The whole time that we were in line that's what I was like scoping for. I was waiting for some. Remember, I even said those people. I said, look at those people. They're looking at that sign because they're gonna pretend like they're trying to find something so that they can just sneak in when the line starts moving. But they didn't. They were just looking to see the map.
But see, that's where you and I differ. I would never like scan around for something to be mad at, because what do I care? We're all going to the same place and we're all going to get there. Does it bother me when people cut in line? Yeah. But it doesn't make me angry. It's just annoying. Like, why do they think they should get to do that when everybody else had to wait? It's annoying, but I definitely don't feel like it makes me angry. There are things that make me really angry, but that's not one of them. I think what makes me angry is like when somebody does something mean to our kids, or like I can't stand that, intentional or unintentional. Like watching on the soccer field, if somebody pushes our kid down or like bumps and like hurts our kid, I lose it. Like I get seriously mad. Or even hearing our kids after school, like if they tell me something happened that, you know, hurt their feelings or made them sad, then I like go into overdrive. But I mean, for the most part, when I'm driving, I don't feel angry.
Well, because you're one of those people that drive like Mr. Magoo, that
no,
there's all kinds of traffic accidents behind you because you're not paying attention.
That's not true at all. I'm a perfectly safe driver. I'm not saying
Just
I don't
ask
make
yourself.
driving mistakes once in a while. No, I pay attention when I'm driving. I'm not on my phone because almost always the kids are in the car with me. I'm not going to be irresponsible when my kids are in the car with me and I'm driving. So no, I'm not irresponsible like la 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 looking around and not paying attention. I am. I see people do stuff that's annoying, and it does bother me when they don't use their turn signals. All I say is, nice turn signal, buddy. And then I'm done with it. Like, I don't hold on to it.
No, I focus on it.
I don't, because you can't change it, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think what you really need to focus on is the fact that, yeah, life is short, and you should probably really think about the things that do matter instead of focusing on the negative things that don't matter and bring you down. Like, life is short, and when you're, like, on your deathbed, are you going to look back and think, yeah, I spent a lot of my middle-aged years being really mad about a lot of stuff.
I do. Like I'm thinking about all those. I'm thinking about all those things that make me mad right now. Like even if somebody goes to get gas in their car, and then they leave their car there, and then they go in, like they fill their car up, it's done, and then they like go inside to like buy their fat face junk food. Shit.
What do you care?
I'm mad about it right now. I can even think about it.
What do you care? Go to a different pump.
Because it's common courtesy. Get the hell out of the way so somebody else can use that pump to get in.
Is it really worth elevating your blood pressure
I
because
don't
you're
know.
mad that somebody left their car there to go buy junk food? Who
I don't
cares?
know.
Who cares?
I do.
Don't.
Or like if you're not supposed to leave the gas thing going and they like put their...
Take your time. You're losing your focus because you're so angry.
Right. So you're supposed to stand with your car while it's getting filled.
I know. I always do.
But people just won't do it. Which, again, I would be mad if they took it out and then went. So either way, I'm mad. But it's like I'm scanning too. I'm looking for it.
I never do that because I guess I don't care that much about what other people do. Other people do stuff all the time that's dumb, annoying, rude. They take advantage of things. They break the law. They just break common courtesy. People do that stuff all the time. I try really hard not to, and I think you do too. Like we both try to be courteous, like aware of other people. Apparently you're hyper aware of people doing the wrong thing, but in general, like we just try to be polite people who follow the rules. Because that's just how we were raised. But you get like super judgy where you think you need to be like the like polite police or the driver police, like whatever. Like it's not your responsibility to monitor how other people act.
I'm gonna start. That's it.
It's
I'm gonna start wearing
not.
a cop outfit now, like on Reno 911. I'm gonna start wearing those tight shorts, and I'm gonna write people citations
for being rude.
That's right.
Like there's no.
I'm gonna give them a rude
for being
citation.
An asshole. Like people just are. You can't change it.
Well,
and there's no point in getting your blood pressure up because of other people's behaviors.
Like it even makes me mad when I see, like we were watching that show Mr. Mayor the other night, and I don't know, we're probably one of 5 people that watched that whole show, but it was about how like this big TikToker is making billions of dollars by just like tweeting they're eating Arby's, and people watch, and it makes me mad because I know that that's the way it's really happening right now. But it's true.
It is true.
And that makes me mad.
What do you care how some 25-year-old makes money? It's not your business or your problem. You need to let it go. That is none of your concern.
I'm angry. I'm angry right now just thinking about it.
You should start focusing on just being a good person and letting that other stuff fall to the side. Like, you have your lasers set on, like, finding a problem in anything instead of, like, opening up your vision and being like, wow, this is a really cool place to be. There's a lot of amazing stuff to enjoy.
Well, first of all, let's get something straight. It's not just people I'm mad about, because think about even when we're outside, out back, sitting, trying to enjoy something, and I hear that goddamn bird chirping and I want to shoot it.
I thought you were kidding about that. You really don't like birds chirping?
It's alright to a point, but they can just shut up after a while.
I like it. It feels like I'm in a rainforest. I love hearing the birds. God, you are jaded. What happened to you?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I blame it on my oldest son, who's the only person that probably listens to this podcast. But he makes me mad too.
And his friends listen to it too. Our audience consists of our children's 10 friends.
Like, I'm telling you right now, like, it makes me mad to think that that kid put a down payment on an electric truck.
I thought he was kidding about that.
I'm hoping he is, but it makes me mad.
Oh boy.
My anger management's coming through.
I know, we try so hard to raise our kids right.
But why do I care? I would do that same stupid shit when I was his age. He'll be fine. I
don't know why you care.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, of course.
I think. I don't know.
He's fine. You care about way too many things all the time. That's what it is. Like, focus on you. Just focus on being the best person you can be, and who cares about the other stuff? I don't think you, like, can you do it? You're in control of you.
I'm trying to meditate, but it makes me mad.
Well, it's not just meditating. It's, you know what? Part of it is becoming aware of what bothers you. And I think you are trying to do that as well. Like, if you're aware of the fact that these things bother you and you don't really like it, that's like the first step. The first step is admitting it to yourself.
Oh my God.
It is though, don't you think? Like, if you're not aware of it, like, you just let yourself get mad and continually, like, scan for the bad stuff happening all the time, it's just going to eat you alive. I mean, really. I'm not even joking right now. I know you're making a joke out of this, but seriously, if you don't, like, back it down and just stop letting things bother you, that really does, it takes years off your life. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. You're the one that's all like, I'm scared of death.
Wouldn't you rather have me die early than wipe my ass when I'm 90?
No. I don't
You'd
want
rather
you
wipe
to
my
die
ass?
early, and I'm not going to wipe your ass.
You're going to let me sit in a bunch of feces? Gross.
Yeah.
I'll
just put you in a room by yourself.
I'll stink.
Maybe I'll just put a pillow over your face if you can't wipe yourself anymore.
Well, what am I going to do? How am I going to get over this anger management?
Well, I think the meditation is good, actually. I would say this. If you on the app and you choose a meditation that has a lady with background noise and a nose whistle, just turn it off and pick a different one. Like, you're in control of the situation.
But I kept on saying it's got to get better.
But, well, that's silly. Listen, maybe that's what it is. Instead of, like, looking at things and having them annoy you to the point of anger, like, focus on the things that you can control. Do you have to listen to a lady's nose whistle? No. So switch to, like, everything that you can control, do it. Everything that you can't control, let it go. Stop getting mad when you're driving. Who cares if somebody doesn't know how to drive? It's not our problem. As long as you stay safe, move around them, just take a path, like, pass them on the right-hand side instead of the left-hand side. What do you care?
Nowadays, you'll get shot.
Not if you don't let it bother you. If they're going to sit in the passing lane at 55 miles an hour in a 70 mile an hour zone, pass them on the right and be done with it. Who cares?
Because that's not the passing zone.
It doesn't matter.
Or passing lane.
Does it matter in the outcome of your life? I think that's what you should do. Every time something bothers you, you should evaluate it. When I'm dying, is this going to matter? If it's not, you should let it go. So what really matters? It comes down to just a few, like a tiny handful of things that really matter in your life.
Nobody can see you cupping your hands.
It's the people in your life that you care about. They matter the most. I mean, and that's really all that matters, actually. Like, if you think about it, like, yeah, you have a bunch of possessions, but when you're, like, in your last year of life or whatever, does all that crap that you accumulated during your lifetime really matter? It doesn't. It's like the places you've been, the memories you have, and the people you've shared the time with.
Well, you sound like a TV commercial.
I know. I was thinking of that.
That advertisement for
like
Expedia
an
or something.
Commercial with Ewan McGregor. I know, but it's true. Like, it resonates with me because really, what does it matter? I mean, I tell you this. I've told you this several times.
Because if I didn't have anger issues, we wouldn't have anything to talk about.
We'd have plenty to talk about. No, we'd have plenty to talk about. I would just be less worried about you. I am worried about how angry you get. It doesn't even make sense to me. Who cares? Return to your younger, more relaxed self, where
I was drunk a lot.
Apparently you want to be drunk a lot now. Well, you are at an age now. You're like a fine wine where you can be in control of what happens in your life. Like, you control how you respond to stuff. That's all you can control. Everyone's going to do what they're going to do.
But these kids these days.
Yeah, right. Leaving the door open when they go outside.
Oh my God. That makes me angry.
Neighborhood.
It makes me angry when I hear the air conditioner kick on.
Like, anytime?
It's like money going out the window.
We live in a very hot place.
All right. We're going to wrap it up because I'm going to go drink more.
I really wish that you would try to focus on the positive things in life.
All right. One of these times we're going to get a camera so that we can actually do a YouTube channel.
You can see me cupping my hands.
I know, because at least now we do have some viewers or some listeners. It would be good if they can see you. You should do it topless.
Yeah.
Gross. My boobs are bigger than yours.
I can't believe you said gross about me.
We're middle-aged.
I gotta go.
All right. We'll see you all next week or next time. We're not very good at being prompt.
Not good at being on a weekly basis.
No.
All right.
But be mad at us. Who cares?
Build it into the anger issues.
That's right.
All right.
Bye.
Later.